Hey, beautiful soul. If you survived narcissistic abuse, chances are that you've spent a lot of time trying to defend your choices, trying to justify your decisions, trying to explain your boundaries, to justify why you walked away. But let me tell you this lovingly, you owe no one an explanation for protecting your peace. Let me repeat, you owe no one under the sun an explanation for protecting your peace. Your peace is valuable. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about one of the most subtle but toxic habits we develop after narcissistic abuse, and that is over explaining ourselves. And why stopping it is one of the most powerful acts of self-respect you can practice. So why should you stop over explaining yourself as a narcissistic abuse survivor? Now, before I delve deeper into the video, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Iyabo, Oyawale, and by the grace of the Almighty, I'm a narcissistic abuse survivor. And on this channel, I share biblical wisdom for dealing with the scourge, the pain, and the mess of narcissistic abuse. And if you're serious about healing from narcissistic abuse, you're going to hit the subscribe button right away in order for you to become a member of this strong and supportive community where we hold hands virtually in our fight against narcissistic abuse and emotional trauma. Don't forget to turn on notifications after subscribing in order for you to be notified when we go live, as well as post new videos, because we are constantly sharing new videos. And every Saturday, 12 noon WAT, we go live on this channel. And this coming Saturday, we're going to talk about the topic, does God want me to stay married to a narcissist? Does God want me to stay married to a narcissist? Come and listen to the mind of God, as well as my own personal experience as a narcissistic abuse survivor. Don't miss it. I wish to see you in the live audience. Let's delve into the video proper. And so why should you stop over explaining yourself as a narcissistic abuse survivor? It's not because we are dramatic that we over explain ourselves, because I want to look at why we over explain ourselves. And it's not because we are dramatic, it's because we were conditioned to believe that our no is not enough, and that is the conditioning is by the narcissist. But today I'm telling you, your no is complete. Your no is a complete sentence. It's not just a word, it's a complete sentence, and doesn't need any addition or subtraction. And the truth is that your no is enough. Okay, so narcissists train you to doubt yourself. They question your memory. They twist your words, and they make you feel like you have to defend every move, every blessed move you have to defend. And over time, you start apologizing and you start explaining everything away. You say things like, I didn't mean it like that. You say things like, I just thought it would be better if. You say things like, I'm sorry, I was only trying to. Now, this constant need to over-explain is a trauma response. Let me repeat, this constant need to over-explain is a trauma response, and it's the way that your nervous system is trying to keep you safe from another attack, another argument, and another silent treatment. Now, why it's time to stop? Why is it time to stop? The truth is, love. Yeah, you're my love, and I'm addressing you as love. You are not responsible for managing other people's reactions. Take it or leave it. You, yes, you watching me, are not responsible for managing the reactions of other people. Let that sink in deeply. You are not required to give a 3-paragraph reason for why you said no. Neither are you required to break down your healing process like a PowerPoint presentation. And you also don't owe explanations to people who never try to understand you. When you stop over explaining, you stop handing your power away. When you stop over explaining, you stop handing over your power away, because real healing is not just walking away from the narcissist. It's walking back home to your voice, walking back home to your boundaries, walking back home to your inner authority. And so what do you say instead? Now, I know if you've been a people pleaser your whole life, this feels scary. Yes, it feels fearful. I know. So let me give you some truth tools, simple phrases that honor your peace. Okay, this is what's best for me right now. You can say that. You can also say, I've decided not to discuss this further. You can also say, I understand that you may not agree. I'm okay with that. You can also say, no is a complete sentence. The goal isn't to be cold, it's to be clear. There is a difference between cold communication and clear communication. Clear and assertive communication. And clarity is kindness to yourself. Yeah. And you gotta be kind to yourself. Now, there's a spiritual perspective to this issue, and I want to quickly dive deeper. Even Jesus didn't over-explain himself. If you read the Bible, if you're a student of the Bible, you realize that several times Jesus didn't over-explain himself. And when people questioned him or accused him or tried to trap him, he didn't always respond. No. Sometimes he was silent. Sometimes he answered with a question. And yet some other times he walked away. Because Jesus knew truth doesn't need to beg to be believed. Truth, Truth, doesn't need to be begged. Doesn't need to beg to be believed. And you don't have to fight to be understood. Neither do you have to be faithful. Neither do you have to beg to be understood. You just have to be faithful to the truth. You just have to be faithful to the truth. Now, to every survivor watching this, you don't need to explain why you walked away. You don't need to justify why you are healing. You don't need to argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You are allowed to choose peace without permission. You are allowed to say no without a monologue. You are allowed to grow even if they don't get it. Let today be the day you stop over explaining and start standing firm, because your healing doesn't need to be explained. It just needs to be protected. Now, if this message spoke to you, type this in the comments. I release the need to explain myself. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. To stop over explaining and start healing. Until next time, stay rooted, stay rising, and protect your peace. Now, this is part of our 11 video series that I talked about, that we have started. Okay, so the playlist is Don't Make These Mistakes, and this is one of the videos. And our next video in this 11-part video series is why you should stop suppressing your emotions as a narcissistic abuse survivor. Be sure to watch all the 11 videos in this playlist, which I call Don't Make These Mistakes playlist, to be empowered for healing after narcissistic abuse. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next.